Welcome in Week 8 of the Friday Night Football Wrap with Mark Dondero. I'm Yianni Kourakis. No Halloween costume, Mark?
I forgot it. I thought you were wearing one.
No, but I'm a little more casual than you
I'm
tonight.
the well-dressed one tonight, I think that's for sure.
All right, we have playoffs en masse, ton of games in Rhode Island, and a new record
That's
for
right.
Eyewitness News. 19 regular and postseason games tonight. Other than Thanksgiving, that's a new record for us.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears by everyone went into that. Let's start in Division 1. LaSalle, a Super Bowl favorite, hosting Portsmouth.
Good costumes there. I see a hot dog, a Ghostbuster, and a gladiator. Portsmouth coming to play early. John Coyne rolling out, still rolling, and finding Matthew Ramos waiting in the end zone. He wants the flag, but he has 6 points anyway. Pats take the early lead. Back come the Rams. Have we mentioned C.J. Waite is a good football player? Just watch him weave through the defenders, unfazed by the Portsmouth defense, right into the end zone. He was complimented by Kyron Lopes. The goal line TD. LaSalle remains unbeaten, 41-13.
Homecoming at East Providence. Congrats to the king and queen over there. Townie's up 14-0. And in the red zone, Ryan Ellenwood rolling out. He would have his pass tipped and intercepted by the Rebels' Anthony Shepard. SK needed that, but they could not capitalize. EP offense adds to the lead later when Tommy Lopes gets through the line and sees nothing but green grass. Many didn't see this one coming. EP shuts out and shuts down SK, 29.
Ouch. Clippers of Cumberland taking on Cranston East at Cranston Stadium. Second half kickoff. Cumberland already up 16-13, adding to it. Ryan Gabori picks the ball up at the 15. He has some room, and he's going to follow the blockers, still on his feet, all the way down to the Cranston East 20-yard line. After 2 penalties, QB Jake Salisbury cashing in. Watch this pass, Mark.
I want to see it.
Perfectly lofted down the sideline to Jerome Evans. In stride, touchdown.
Wow.
Cumberland clips the Bolts 30-13.
More Cranston. Cranston West, the Falcons visiting Barrington. 21-6, Cranston West at halftime. First drive of the second half, first play. It's Matthew Leonardo up the middle, and he would just chug,
go
all the way
to
the 80-yard touchdown. It was a great day to be a Falcon, with Cranston West winning at 35-6 over Barrington.
All right, good stuff in Division 1. We should remind everyone Hendricken is idle this week. Let's talk about some D2 action.
Good one down in Newport tonight, and I was there live at 6 p.m. for Mount Hope and Rogers, and you tossed to me. Very well done. The Chain Gang over at Rogers, big fans of our high school show. We appreciate the viewership, guys. Vikings hosting Mount Hope first quarter. Rogers facing a 4th down when Robert McBride takes the end around and gets around everybody on his way to the end zone. Vikings up a quick 7. Later in the quarter, Rogers threatening again, and this time it's Isaac Garcia using power, and he runs over a couple boys on his way into the end zone, as well as Rogers will go on to run over Mount Hope 40-6 the final.
NK playing at Tolman right to the second half of a close game. We go. Skippers Peter Kershaw had himself a ball game, punches in a short touchdown right up the gut. More from the Skipper running back, avoiding the face mask, and this time 18 yards for his 4th touchdown of the night. He's going to enjoy Halloween weekend. He's now the big man on campus. Tolman trying to inch back Tyrell Whitaker to Ricky Bordeaux on the out route. Touchdown, but not enough. NK wins big, 49-22.
Shea traveling to Coventry, taking on the Oakers. First quarter, Shea's D starts strong as Mikhail Williams hunting. Tackles Kyle Willett in the backfield, loss of 3, and forced to punt. Shea takes advantage. Quarterback Tyreek Rodriguez pitches, and Yianni Duarte uses some blocking.
Nice.
And he takes it 40 yards for the score. 7-zip Shea at the half, but the score was different at the end of the game. Shea wins it 42-6.
Here's getting the Duarte highlights. West Warwick looking to rebound from their first league loss last week, visiting Mount Pleasant. Kilties trying to use the ground game. The Wizards sniff it out and stop it in the backfield. Brogan Gilmet and Ivan Courtois there. Offense putting up points. Brian Moretti on the carry, and Moretti heading for pay dirt. West Warwick wins 36-14 is your final.
Central players pumped up in a scoreless game entering the half. Look at that salad.
Come on, St.
Knights with the ball here. Hand off to Tyrone Silva, who takes it in for the score. His 10th carry of the drive, 6-zip. Extra point was blocked after a costly Central fumble. Saints quarterback Xavier Torres unloads and finds Will Harley. Beautiful catch. Inside the 30 was a 27-yard passing catch. Torres using his arm with the team on his back. He heaves it 26 yards to the end zone, connecting with Kevin Gonzalez this time, who gets his feet inbounds. What a play. That gives his team the lead. 2-point conversion was good, and the blocked kick, I should say, came back to haunt Central as the Saints win it 8-6.
8-6. Over to Lincoln, the Lions, brand new field turf hosting East Greenwich. A lengthy opening drive for the Avengers to start the second half. Former hometown hero Nick Andriozzi to Brian Gemma. Just like that, EG opens up 20-10, third quarter lead. Lions not going away. They respond the ensuing possession. Nathan Fay, direct snap, he goes right, then cuts back and goes the distance. 45 yards to the house, but get this, Mark, a last-second field goal for Lincoln, no good, so EG escapes with the 3-point win, 27-24.
Let's get out of here. The Chariho girls lacrosse state championship team receiving jackets at halftime of the football game at Johnson. Very nice. And the Panthers, though, they crashed the party hard. Joe Turchetta finding a hole and taking it to the end zone for the Johnson touchdown, and then later more ground and pound. Matthew Fontes going wide and taking it down to the 1-yard line. He would punch it in one play later, and at the end, it was Johnston over Chariho, 54-38.
Just when you think we're done, we keep going. Pilgrim in Middletown tonight. Some very intense cheerleaders for Pilgrim, but they weren't cheering here. Christopher Smith busts off a nice run for the Islanders. Middletown would put up another touchdown later from inside the 5-yard line. It was Pilgrim and their cheerleaders with the last laugh as Pilgrim wins 30-20. Mark.
Warwick Vets hosting Woonsocket tonight. Woonsocket had it working through the air. Check out this toss from Justin Mojica to Sangorth Lang. What a throw, what a catch. Touchdown later, more Woonsocket. Mojica slinging it all over the field to Kevon Davis. 6 more for Woonsocket, and for the conclusion of this highlight, we go to Yianni Kourakis.
Hope and Narragansett getting together down at Curtis Corner Middle School. Hope with the ball, but the handoff not executed cleanly. That means good things for Austin McKenna, who scoops and heads the other way for the big Mariners score. If this was last year, you could go celebrate at Basil's, Mark. Taking the top off the defense now, McKenna with the big toss. Great catch from Kyle Pereira, the throw. Check that out. Hope outduels Narragansett, though. 30-20 is your final.
Welcome back to the show. Mark Dondero, Yianni Kourakis. Favorite Halloween candy, go.
Reese's, no question.
M&M's. High school football playoffs already going up in Massachusetts. The intensity that much bigger for these kids trying to claim a state title. Start with the top seed in D3 Southwest, undefeated North Attleboro cheerleaders feeling the playoffs. Opening play from scrimmage, Big Red from their own 22-yard line. Quarterback Chad Peterson finds his man Brody Barr, splitting the safeties and taking it to the house with a 78-yard score. North Attleboro not wasting time to add on to the score as they give it to their captain, running back Nick Morrison right here. Crosses the goal line for 6. Big Red come up huge in this one, winning it by the score of 35-7.
Top seed in D3 Southeast, Dighton Rehoboth hosting Whitman Hanson. Falcons wasting no time. Jake Solera, the senior captain, nice patience to punch the touchdown in. DR takes the early lead. Moments later, play action pass. Cameron Reed to Solera. He reaches over the goal line. Ball pops out, but it's a touchdown. Dighton Rehoboth moves on. 34-18 the final in that one.
Good crowd on hand in Dartmouth. Second seed in D3 Southeast hosting Sharon. Indians ground game in full throttle mode. Cole Jacobson to Chris Martin. 6 more points for the home team. Moments later, Dartmouth forcing a big turnover. Matt Craig strips the receiver right there. And Nate DeMello there to clean it up. That leads to this. Jacobson looking for Jack Sullivan.
That's a strong name.
Yeah, he leaves 2 defenders in the dust. And he absorbs the big hit at the goal line. Jack, though, too tough. Dartmouth advances 44-7. They'll face Plymouth North.
A lot of nice passing tonight. Third-seeded Spartans of Bishop staying hosting Ashland. D5 Southeast tussle. Home team traveling in the second half, but they got something going here. Matt Golden drops back, sidesteps a few rushers, heaves it downfield. Nick Landry, great grab near the goal line. That would convert on a QB sneak with the Clockers ground game tough all night. Mitchell Porter hands to Colin Hanrahan. He drags a bunch of defenders down to the 1-yard line. Dragging them. Next play, Porter finishes it off. Ashland knocks off staying 37-6.
TVL, man, tough league. First ever night game at Bishop Connolly. Temporary lights trucked in for the D6 Southeast matchup with Mashpee Cougars had the 7-6 lead in the second half, but the Falcons on the march. Nick Carpenter rolls out, finds Emmett Sweeney in the flat, and Emmett has space and blockers down the sideline, finally brought down inside the 10. Yeah, Emmett. A few plays later, Carpenter dives in for 6. 2-point conversion would make it 14-7 Mashpee, and the Falcon defense shuts the door. Freddie Bohenberger with the sack. Mashpee, they come off the Cape and down Conley 20-7.